Hello everybody, what's up? So today we're going to continue playing Divinity Original Sin 2. But basically, give you some advanced warning, we failed to a paladin. It's a real tragedy, compounded by the fact that, well, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to say that, I didn't want to get into a fight. If only because somebody pleaded and asked us to save her spouse, but we don't get to do that. It looks like this episode will be a lot of big fails. Sorry to disappoint, but let's continue and play and let's go. So first off, we're gonna take a look at our quests, and I think one of the quests that I will be finding here is we gotta go to the Michel Rowe mansion. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think that's what it means. We have to go to the Michel Rowe's mansion. That's going to be a powerful merchant that we heard about when we were searching through some poisoned fish back in Driftwood. He's been receiving a lot of void tainted fish, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We will go there to investigate it, and he will have, let's see, he will have a wedding for his daughter. We'll go there to investigate that. We'll take a look at the other quests and we'll see what we can solve here in Arcs. Okay, so first things of course is to find our way to Arcs. So let's go. So we're not going to reach Arcs proper yet. It will just be here at the outskirts. As a matter of fact, this is a Pilgrim Camp. This camp is for pilgrims who wanted to go to Arcs to attend Lucian's Day, but they're just camped right outside. We're going to explore and find our way to Arcs starting from here. Along the way, I think we'll go back to that old fortification where we fought the Voidwoken and see who we can meet there and if we can have some conversation.
You! I read about an elf matching your description in the latest dispatch. And now there'll be another tale about you for our war owls to whistle across the four corners of Rivellon.
Pursing her bruised lips, Captain Oral glares up at the carrion birds circling the bloodied remains of her men that litter the entrance to Arcs. She sighs heavily.
You took care of business too late for my crew, though. All my best paladins are dead, whether by the hands of the Magisters or the claws of the Voidwoken.
The captain sobers and curls her lip at the Voidwoken corpses nearby. She spits a bloody tooth in the direction of the closest one.
Not as sorry as I am. It kills me to lose good men, no matter how good the cause we're fighting. But they died holding up Paladin ideals against Magisters and against Void. Well, you've heard that the Magisters were colluding with after the Voidwoken first attacked our city. Lord Kemm investigated and put two and two together. It all makes the Magisters have a lot to answer for. Those left alive, that is. Obviously.
She eyes you curiously. Eyes.
Are you serious? You won't find the leader of the Magisters walking in the open in Arcs. But check in with Lord Kemm. He's conducting an investigation of all the Magisters in the barracks. Take care. I doubt this is quite the city.
Okay, so I guess there are a lot of quests here. Well, on our way to Arcs in order to go to the Michel Rowe merchant in order to find out what he did with the Voidwoken, void tainted fish. We still have another side quest here of some investigation that we'll have to do in Arcs in connection with the Magister Dallas. Okay, so I suppose that's a clue. We're going to have to find Dallas inside Arcs, I guess. But we'll talk to Linder Kemm so that we can coordinate with his efforts to find Dallas. The interesting thing about this game, I'm realizing, is that I'd like to take sides, but what makes this interesting is I always had this feeling that whichever side I'm taking, they all have their own agendas, and it always feels like maybe there's something sinister about whichever side I try to help. We'll find out more later, and it's starting to get to me. I visualize and think of myself as I'd like to be doing something for good, but whenever I try to help, well, I didn't want to help the Magisters because I was rooting for the underdog. But now I'm having difficulty supporting the Paladins. Later on, we're going to find out that maybe there's um, something that's kind of off with the Paladins. I don't know. But we'll proceed and go to Arx and see what we find in our investigations to find Magister Dallas. So let's follow the road. We will get to a bridge, and up ahead will be the entrance to Arx. So we're just gathering all of the loot we can. Yeah, it's interesting that I wonder if they notice us while we're looting right in front of them. While we're looting bodies right in front of them.
Welcome to Arx. You've picked a fine day for it.
So maybe let's just speed this up a little bit and move forward to the next part. Okay, that's great. We were able to find. We found a.
The tear is ice cold on your fingertips.
We found the waypoint. Okay, that's good. So it'll make it easier for us to get here. So let's just do a little bit more exploring in the surrounding areas until we find our way to Linder Kemm. And here's where, personally, I'm not too happy about how this will turn out. But let's take a look.
Save your soul.
Okay, now let's see what we can do here.
Please, you've got to help me. My wife, they want to kill her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help. Please.
Don't worry no more. We'll save her.
Lucian's love. Thank you, but...
Okay. No, I think I overcommitted there and overpromised.
Find Lucian, please.
In Lucian's holy name, we gather here today.
The Paladin looks up at you through a bruised and swollen eye. She spits a gob of blood on the...
Come to see the show, stranger. I'm afraid you've missed most of the slaughter.
Step back from the prisoner. You are interrupting a paladin.
You can't call this a court until the end of days, Kemm. It's...
No, we better, yeah, let's see if we can plead her case.
We are beyond accusations. This once paladin is guilty of refusing all...
They were boys. Local boys that signed up for steady pay and a slick uniform. A couple of white traitors doesn't mean every magister is in league with the ring.
At best, you are a coward. At worst, you are a traitor. In either case, the sentence is death.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first...
Step aside, stranger.
Okay, so since
Yes,
our
you did.
highest rating
And I
is
shall not
strength,
allow
maybe
this
we should
state
try
to
to go
cost any more
for
paladin
strength
lives.
persuasion. But I'm not familiar with the mechanic on how it works. Maybe I lack persuasion points.
Please, you have to stop this madness.
This traitor is sentenced to die. It is time, paladin.
Kemm, please. Kill me if your damned honor demands it, just not here. Not in front of Marie. Take me to...
Justice must be seen.
Please, don't do this. Not...
May her sin be forgiven and her name forgotten. This we pray in Lucian's name. Now, back to your duties. There is much to do. You must speak with me. You may come to my office.
Okay, so let's follow him and see where he goes, and maybe we can talk to him. But this time, maybe we should use Seville, because I put all my persuasion in Seville. I mean, I used that magic mirror and used Seville, rearranged Seville's statistics so that she'll have a lot more persuasion points. She's the only one with lots of persuasion points here in our troop.
There is a thin line between a hero and busybody meddling in other people's business. Be wary of that line. It may have escaped your notice, but we have just taken over an entire Magister barracks and the whole place has to be searched. So, what is it? The Lord Dread lies in the harbor, but the hammer isn't aboard. Nor is she among the piles of Magister bodies. But rest assured, your help is not needed. My Paladins will find her, and she will face divine justice. Very well. We know that Dallas and the Whites conducted their... If they were all working for the Black Ring, and I believe they were, there must be some sign of it in this building, perhaps even a safe house. We don't have much yet, but we will tear down every brick until we find their wretched hiding hole, and then we'll haul Dallas into the light. Not much. At least not. White Magister Raymond was here with his cabal as the fighting began. They must have left some clue as they ran. Some who can truly know a diseased mind. Although much as I despise the creature, she fought well in battles against the Black Ring. Wherever she's hiding, she will not. I know he is a toad. A hopping little is cruel. And given that I don't know what rock he's hiding under, but he will be found. I pray it helps. Voidwoken, do you need anything more? She disobeyed orders. She paid the price. I won't shed tears for some traitor. And? What of it? Be quick. I've other matters. The Whites have betrayed the memory of Lucian in the most heinous manner. We've had our suspicions. The Order must persist. The Order must endure. Lord Ahu? Surely you've heard of him. Rummage around in your childhood memories, pick a legend. More recently, he's taken the most honored post as the Keeper of the Cathedral. It's no wonder he took an interest in the White Magister's cry. Goodbye. The barracks was meant to be surrounded. How did they slip by? Order of society, the Magister say. Not much bloody order in this place.
So, given that, maybe it's the fine time to start crafting. You know, I haven't crafted anything for a long time, and I'm wondering maybe if I should start crafting and getting rid of my inventory. Now that I have a sufficiently high level, or sorry, the party members have a sufficiently high level, maybe when they do crafting, the statistics of the objects that they craft will be higher, more powerful. These will be level 18 weapons that they craft. Hey, look! Hey, there you go. Well, why are these just... yeah, that's a level 18 Shiv, which is even a lot better than the higher level daggers that we've got. So, something to think about, and maybe we should start buying more higher level items. You know, keep up with the technology now that we're increasing in level. Sounds like a good idea. In the meantime, let's continue a bit with our explorations and see what we can find. We noticed that we will find another location or area where we can go downstairs. So that might be a clue.
The rat skitters around your ankles in
You help me, mistress, please. These blue-cloaked beasts are keeping her locked in a cage underground. Please, Harry, she'll be grateful. They're holding mistress in the prison downstairs, asking her questions. She's locked in a cage of metal bars, but of magic as well. Go below, see for yourself. She's a kind and wise mistress, but she needs help.
So I guess heroes that we are, we're going to go and try to save the mistress. We'll have to find a way to go downstairs, of course. I wonder who it is. Any guesses? Any guesses? I didn't know. I didn't know who it was. As a matter of fact, when she said mistress, I was thinking some fair damsel in distress who will need to save. Oh, but in the meantime, a paladin stricken, ill. Okay, Seville, go ahead and talk to her.
Come on, damn you. Stop bleeding.
The paladin presses a wad of fresh bandages upon a steadily bleeding leg wound.
Damn it.
Okay, now what can we do here to help stop the bleeding?
The paladin grits her teeth and...
I'll be amiss from this world soon if this bleeding wasn't slow. My thanks. This is just what I need.
The potion takes effect. But then your ear catches
But
the
she's still
faintest sound of
bleeding.
angry whispers,
What will
and the
cure
bleeding
bleeding?
suddenly intensifies.
What's going on? It looks like it's nearly stopped. Then it just starts again. One of the magisters didn't know when he was beaten. Drove a spear into my knee. He should have aimed higher, though. I didn't give him a chance to land a second blow.
Okay, so we're gonna see what's downstairs next time. I mean, let's find out who is this mistress who's downstairs. Does she need to be saved? Most probably she will need saving. And how are we going to save her? And in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.